Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your mid-April to mid-May 2023 monthly reading. Gemini, this is a general reading, and it will not resonate with all of you, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements to see if there's any more guidance or clarity or information in those readings for you. And you can go from there. Oops, my candle's out. You can, check those readings out and see if anything... if you're getting more answers or if you need more clarity or guidance in those readings for you. And we'll take a look here at your overall energy. We'll look at your health, career, finance, and love. And we will pull some oracle cards for you. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Rudi. If you're returning, welcome back. I'd like to take a real quick time to thank all my new subscribers. It's a little channel and it's growing, and I just thank all of you for being part of and being here, because I love what I do, and you all, your interactions, your questions, talking amongst yourselves, like when I do a deck, if I do a deck reveal or, talk a walkthrough or whatever, and you all leave your comments and talk, if you use it and do all the comments. So I really appreciate all you all. All right. Let us see what we have going on here. Give a quick smudge to the beautiful cards. We have a kind of heavy reading right now for you for this mid-April to mid-May. We have the Death card and we have the Five of Pentacles crosses that. And I just feel like the Death card rarely means a physical death. It's usually a transformational energy, letting go of something that no longer serves you. With the Ten of Swords, it's leading into, could have something to do with work, but it could have something to do with you and your knowledge of self is what I hear or what I feel. It's like you have to let something go. You have to let something end. It could be bad habits. It could be, things you let get out of hand. It could be siblings. It could be family. It could be things you've been neglecting is what I keep hearing. Things you've been neglecting you need to step up to the plate. You need to take back control is kind of what I feel. Take back control. Take back routine, maybe, keeps coming to mind. But you have two kind of final cards here. So the Ten of Swords is like you've had enough. Whatever this is needs to end. It's going to end. The horizon's there. The sun's coming up. These dark clouds are lifting. You could have been going through a time of depression, of anxiety, of worry, of stress, of loss, or could have been some loss of some sort. But I feel almost like this is it could be mental. It's almost like if there's something you were used to doing and then you just kind of quit doing it and you miss it. But then you want to go back to it, but then you really don't want to go back to it. It's hard to restart, I guess. But there's some type of, something's going to be like, okay, enough of this. Maybe you walked every day and then you quit walking because the weather turned, and now, maybe you put on a little weight, or your joints, you feel it. You're feeling, you're feeling this. This is feelings. Knowledge, you're aware of this is what I'm trying to say. So you have to, this has to come to an end. You have to almost restart. You have to redo something. It's what I feel is, and you don't want to do it. It's like you're dragging your feet and you feel sorry for yourself that you have to do this. Almost like getting out of bed in the morning when your partner's sleeping and you have to go to work. And it's like, oh, I don't want, and it's raining outside, all the things, and it's nice and warm and snug in the bed, and they're off that day, but you have to get up and go to work. It's kind of this feeling is what I get. It's like, you have to do it, but it's, you are just dreading it. Something it's not, you're not motivated is what I feel. You're not being motivated, and you have to be motivated because you can't keep going on doing what you're doing is what I feel. You can't keep going on not, maybe, again, doing your exercise or walking, or maybe you had some type of surgery and you had to do certain exercises every day and you slacked up on them and you're really feeling it. It's kind of that energy, but it's not fun for you. It's something you dread, and you're not being motivated right now. But the Queen of Cups is there, and the Queen of Cups coming in toward the end of the month, mid-May, you will be motivated again. You're going to go back to something you love. I feel you're going to go back to, if it's walking, maybe you'll bike ride, or you're going to do something you love. Or when you go back to something, whatever this is that you have to go back to, you're going to find out that you are, you really missed it, and you really, you could even be taking it up a notch. Maybe whatever this was seasonal, again, like something you wouldn't do normally in a certain type of weather. And maybe now the weather is getting better, and something you have to go back to. It could be something to do with work. It could be like if you work at a place where you're indoors when the weather's bad, but then you have to do stuff outside. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's like changing light bulbs or doing something work related, something that you're dreading. But you have to put an end to it. You have to, and two, with these two cards, it can be where whatever you're dreading, once you go back to it and you find out you really do like it, there's change, because the Death card's a transformation card. So whatever it is that was supposed to be a certain way changed, and it's going to make it a lot easier on you, is what I feel, almost, if that makes any sense. Your Health card is a King of Wands, and it talks about taking charge of your health. You are, you are ready to take action. You're ready to get the ball rolling. It's things you like to do, though. It's not like exercises you like to do or things you like to do. It's not something that you are dreading doing or that you are making yourself do or anything like that. It's, again, you're in control of it. I also feel like you're on top of things, being the King of Wands. You're on top of the blood work and, x-rays and all the things that, dentists and all the things that we have to do. You're on it. And if not, you'll be making appointments with the King of Wands. I feel that you are in charge. You're taking charge of it. You're not letting it be idle, by no means. Your career, you have the Five of Swords. This card can talk about, be careful of people you work with. They can't really be trusted. Someone could be trying to take credit for something you're doing or something you did, or your ideas or your actions. It's like, oh, who, did this? And they could say, oh, I did. And you're like, no, I wrote the paper, or I did this. But they could be trying to take credit for it. So be careful. I feel like certain people around you aren't what they seem. And since this is career, this is work related. So that's where I'm going with that. 5 is the number of change. So things could change, situations could change. And I feel that, maybe in a sense that you might be being tested to see if how you would handle certain situations, maybe even. So that's a possibility. We have your finances, the Ace of Swords. You are, there could be new ways that you're thinking of to make money, new ideas coming in. There could be new knowledge about something pertaining to money. I feel with the swords, it could be like cutting through red tape, cutting through the BS or whatever that's going on, that getting down to the basics, getting down to the nitty gritty with things. New ideas, new thoughts coming in about how to make money, or just communication. There could be something going on, maybe a raise or salary negotiations going on with the Ace of Swords. Valuation time could be coming up with the Ace of Swords. and it will definitely go in your favor with the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you've got the swords there, and you've got a lot of swords. Sorry, I had to get a drink. Then we have the Page of Wands, which is interesting because we have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. This is in your love. If you're single, there could be somebody coming in that is you're very much attracted to. They very much spark your interest. You know, there's a interest there. They could be younger than you. You could be hearing from somebody that you really maybe liked in the past, or maybe met occasionally, and they could, you know, be interested in going out or something like that with the Page of Wands. If you're in a relationship, this talks about keeping things fresh and new, kind of doing some surprises, kind of doing some, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, kind of keeping the passion alive, so to speak. It also talks about growth. And I feel if you're in a relationship I feel that with the Page of Wands in the relationship, it's either a new relationship for you, or it's a relationship that is not getting old. You know, things aren't you're not bored. Things aren't getting old. You keep things fresh and alive, and it doesn't feel like you all might have been together 10 years, and it doesn't feel like that with the Page of Wands. It can also portend a child, so it could have something to do with a child, maybe bringing a child in, or taking care of a child or something like that with the Page of Wands. Also, your bottom of the deck energy, you have the 10 of Pentacles. So despite all these, you know, not really hardships, but it's like a motivational thing here, for relationships and for money, things you're doing, everything you're doing, you're doing for the greater good of family. Family is very, very, very important to you, Gemini, and you're building legacies, to leave legacies. You're building things to pass down from generation to generation. Family is where it's at, and you look forward to, not in a big hurry to grow old, but, you know, for children and children's children, and on we go. And to look back when you're older, and look back and see how far you've come and what impact your life has had on people, and, you know, just happiness, right? Just the happiness. A lot of tens, a lot of endings, but new beginnings with the tens. You have success and successful conclusion and relief, which is, again, what I feel with this. You'll have a successful conclusion because you're going to go back to something that you love, or you're going to rekindle whatever this is. It's just like dragging your feet. It's like, I really don't want to have to, you know, get this out again and start this and do this again, but here we are, not looking forward to it. It's a motivational thing. This can be also a rune of fertility, a release of energy, a satisfactory end, and a fix to the outcome. So it's not, this isn't bad, even though it looks bad. Death is a card of Scorpio, so there could be some type of Scorpio tie in, you know, with you in that card. But your swords, you know, you have a lot of swords around you also. What you don't have is cups, and that's your love. Well, you do have cups. I'm sorry, you do have the Queen of Cups there, and that is your love. That is your maturity. And I feel too that this could even be a partner coming in, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, that is there to help lift you up, or help you get out of a funk, or help you get out of this, not really depression, but this, you know, not motivated. I don't have, it's almost like you don't have the energy feeling, right? All right. Let's pull some oracle cards for you. What is your challenge, Gemini? What is Gemini's challenge for the month? Oh, there we go. Birds, new messages. Again, be careful, because I see new messages as, it can be gossip, it could be negative. since it's a challenge, be careful. I still feel like you're being tested, you're being tested, you're being tested. Birds to me are always gossip in cards like oracle cards like this. It's gossip. So be careful of those around you. Be careful of who you're talking to and who you're talking to people about. There's an opportunity for Gemini. You always hear the saying, sing like a canary. Your opportunity is inheritance, male and old man. That's interesting. So there could be an influx of money coming in from somebody, from an inheritance, or from some type of maybe a CD or something that is going to max out. I don't know anything about finances. This card, I was going to say, can also be an inheritance card with all the pentacles, because that's all money and, you know, material things. Let me see. I don't know where my book is. Okay. Just to read out of the book on this. This is a new deck for me, so I'm not too familiar with it. It says, a person around you can be a male in the family or around you like a neighbor or friend. An elderly man showing up in your life can be a message from a passed over relative, can represent money or inheritance. Now, it could be, you know, a passed over relative coming through. It's an opportunity. Maybe you might have a dream about them, or maybe they might come to you like a knowing, you'll see their name in something, or a song will play on the radio or something like that. And you'll have this, this knowing that it's them. So pay attention to that. You'll have to let me know how that plays out. I'm going to pull a spirit animal for you. All right. This is for Gemini. Nope. I always turn one over and I have like 3, and I don't have time to read 3 cards. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. That could be too what's holding you back here. It could be your own thoughts holding you back. I also see, you know, this grasshopper's got a crown on, and this queen has a crown on. There's a crown on the Ace of Swords. There's a crown on the King. There's a lot of energy of the crown chakra, which is your knowledge from source energy, God, Allah, Buddha, universal life force energy, whatever you want to feel. It goes really well with the old man. So there could be some type of energy coming in or coming through you, some type of knowledge that the universe wants to give you to pay attention to. And it might be something that you have to trust in. You know, leap in the net will appear, as they say, and grasshoppers jump. So you might have an opportunity or a window that opens up, and it could be something to do with this Ace of Swords in your finances, because aces are not a long-term window that opens up. So it could be something where you could have an opportunity to bring in some extra money, or to do something with money, or invest some money. Take the opportunity, just jump on it, just leap on it. Take that leap of faith is what they're saying. All right, we're going to pull a message from Spirit. I have a feeling that Spirit energy is all around you this month, Gemini. Let's see. One more shuffle. All right. What message from Spirit does Gemini need? For Gemini, mid-April to mid-May. Love. Ah, it's a beautiful one. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. And that's kind of what I said with this Queen of Cups. It could be a partner, it could be somebody in your life, a mother or a grandmother, or it can be a male energy as well. It doesn't have to be female. But they're nurturing and they're caring and they're loving and they're supportive. And it could be somebody that helps you move forward in life and helps you get unstuck or helps you get motivated or helps you get moving forward and maybe taking that leap of faith. All right. Gemini, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. I put readings out first of the month for love, for singles and committed. If you're interested, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that I put out. Gemini, thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves and each other. Be safe and stay healthy. I will see you next month. Bye for now.